Good morning, afternoon, whatever it is, everybody. Well, I did it again. I took the TAMIYA 1/35th scale Brachiosaurus model and I resculpted it and added to it and created it, and I'm about to show you what it looks like now. Getting ready to take it to IPMS SilverCon down in Sacramento tomorrow. So here is a look. Alright, here it is. Now, as you know, I can never seem to build something straight out of the box, so I have resculpted, added to, and then all kinds of stuff to go. First thing I did was I took a lot of milliput and I created more folds and skin flaps and wrinkles, little spinal scoops and wrinkles all the way up the neck, more skin folds, added a little bit of muscle tissue and mass to it, bring it up into the top. Come on, focus up. There we go. I also took my 3D pen and added little spinal scoops, spinal processes, and I did not airbrush this one. This one's all hand painted. Have a good look at it. And it's done by washes and glazes and layering and layering and layering. Probably almost 100 layers of really thin washes, paint washes on this to create this effect. So you can see color under other color, under color, and shading and shadows and stuff. So that's kind of the technique I use, and on top of that, this is all done using a delicate dance between acrylic paints and enamel paints. I need to glaze up his eyes a little bit there, so show you a little sparkle to it. Give you a look-see around it. Around trees. Breeze is blowing. Foliage. A lot of natural foliage, a lot of plastic foliage. A lot of all kinds of stuff combined. Vines, fern, cycads. Also on his tail here. Focus. I put a scar on his tail. Set of jaws, teeth marks. Blistering up the scar in there. I got injured. Something getting on the tail. A bit of water effect of mud. Got his toes and everything all muddied up, caked with mud and up into the muck. And hidden way down inside there is a Triceratops skeleton buried in sticks and leaves and mud and whatnot. Beak of the Triceratops skeleton right back there in the background. That's the nose horn and the beak. A little something extra for those who might see it. It's ready to go to IPMS tomorrow. closer look at my BRACHIOSAURus TAMIYA 1/35th scale build with a lot of modifications. If he does good in the contest tomorrow, we'll see. And there it is. Like that, a lot of layering and layering and layering of paint, doing washes after wash after wash after wash, thin the paint down. And because nobody told me I couldn't do it, I just do it. This paint scheme is a delicate dance between acrylics and enamels. So there's both acrylic and enamel paints used on him, and I do it in a way to where sometimes when I lay the enamel down, I wait till it gets just not quite dry, but a little tacky, and I start layering acrylics over that. And it creates an interesting effect. Experiment with it. I don't know how to explain it to you, but I go back and forth with acrylics and enamels to create different effects. Something to do, something to play with. Anyway, you give it a try, see how it works. It might work for you, it might not. Everything's an experiment with me, so I do it simply because nobody told me I couldn't. All right, talk to you later. Hope you enjoyed that.